Welcome to Capricorn Sound Studios and Museum. My name is Bob Konrad, and today we are in our Walden Memorial Studio. Studio B is what we call it. Back in the 1970s, this room wasn't a recording studio. It was really just a reception area where bands would load in their gear, stack it up in here before going into the main studio, Historic Studio A, on the back side of this wall. But since restoring the building, we've converted this room into a fully functioning recording studio. It's designed as a live room, which is the opposite of Historic Studio A, designed as a dead room. What I mean by that is with exposed brick and solid surfaces in here, sound waves bounce off these walls, creating a natural echo and reverb that we don't get in Historic Studio A. Some bands desire that sound depending on what they're going for in their recordings, and this room is perfectly designed just for that. So not only does rock, jazz, R&B sound good here in this room, but choirs and orchestras sound especially amazing in here with the live room atmosphere. Sound waves bounce off these walls, giving it that cathedral-like atmosphere that they're looking for. We can talk about some of the beautiful relics here in our Studio B space. As you can see over my shoulder is the wood Capricorn Goat hanging up in that windowsill. It hung up in that window while the studio was active from 1969 to 1979. It was the only signage from the front that let anyone know that this was Capricorn's recording studio. They like to keep it a secret, so the front of the building was completely blank and white, except for that Capricorn Goat up in the windowsill. After Capricorn closed in '79, it went into hiding and would later reemerge to be put on display at the Allman Brothers Museum at the Big House. Once we got this building fully restored, the Big House gave it back to us and we put it right back in its original habitat, up in that windowsill where it lived so many decades ago. Here in Studio B, we also have a wonderful piece of music history, a piano used by the great king of soul, Otis Redding. At this piano, Otis wrote some of his earliest hits, like Mr. Pitiful, In These Arms of Mine, and a handful of other great tunes. After Otis tragically passed away in a plane crash, the piano was given to the Walden family. In January of this last year, the Waldens gave it to us. So we're happy to have it here in our Studio B space to inspire musicians that come in and record with us here at Capricorn Sound Studios. Our Walden Memorial Studio is by far our most versatile space. It's decked out as a complete recording studio, a live music hall, as well as available for private events. So come on down and take a full tour of historic Capricorn Studios as well as our museum, and stay tuned to our social media for more cool videos like this.